everyone, welcome back. Today I have 5 new Dollar Tree DIYs that are Pottery Barn inspired and they won't break the bank. If you're new here and you like home decor and DIYs on a budget, make sure to stick around by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell for notifications so you never miss out on a new video. All right, now let's get into all of the DIYs today. For this first Pottery Barn inspired dupe, I'm going to try to recreate this really pretty hydrangea floral arrangement in this glass vase that cost $299 from Pottery Barn. So I picked up from Dollar Tree one of these glass candle holders from Dollar Tree and then one of the glass vases from Dollar Tree. And to get the glass vase look from Pottery Barn, I'm just going to glue that vase on top of the candle holder. I just used hot glue, but to make it last, I would definitely recommend using E6000. I'm just always in a hurry, so hot glue works best for me. So I just glued that on top there. And then for the florals, I picked up 3 bunches of green hydrangeas, 3 bunches of white hydrangeas, a bunch of white rosebuds, and then a bunch of peonies. You can use whatever flowers you would like from Dollar Tree or wherever if you get them on sale. I just picked up something that I wanted to stay in the same color palette as the original, so I was just trying to go for that. And then I decided to remove all of the leaves off of the white hydrangeas, the peonies, and the rosebuds because I thought they kind of looked too shiny and fake, but I left them on the green hydrangeas because they had different leaves and I thought they looked a little bit better. And then I used some wire cutters and I cut the peonies and the rosebuds off, but I left the hydrangeas all in bunches. And then I just started gathering up the flowers and making a bouquet out of them, just making it look as nice as I could and gathering them up together more easily like this, so that way they would fit nicely in my vase. And to keep them as a bouquet, I just used a rubber band. I would definitely recommend maybe tying it with some twine and covering up that rubber band so you can't see it in the long run, but it worked out in the end. And then for the water effect, I used some craft glue from Dollar Tree. I just placed it inside of the vase. I think this turned out really pretty and it only cost $16.25 compared to the Pottery Barn one for $299. Let's take a quick break to say thank you to June's Journey for sponsoring this video today. June's Journey is an exciting hidden object murder mystery game. The game's storyline takes you on a thrilling journey through the 1920s as you solve the murder mystery of June's sister and uncover their family secrets. The graphics are absolutely stunning with beautiful scenery and intricate details that truly transport you to another time and place. There's a variety of hidden object scenes and puzzles that keep things interesting and engaging. The game also features regular events and challenges that keep things fresh and exciting, with plenty of opportunities to earn rewards and unlock new content. June's Journey is available to download for free on Android and iOS mobile devices, also on PC through Facebook Games. One of my favorite things about the game is the ability to decorate and personalize your own island, creating a unique and beautiful space to relax and unwind between levels. I love playing this game in between DIYs to help myself take a break, but I still get to enjoy being creative while I play. Overall, June's Journey is an outstanding mobile game that is sure to provide hours of entertainment and enjoyment. Click the link below in my description box to download June's Journey for free and help June solve this mystery. Now let's get back to the DIYs. For this next Pottery Barn inspired DIY, I'm going to recreate these linen covered books that was a set of 9 of them for $349. So instead I went to Dollar Tree and I picked up 9 hardback books in different sizes, and I'm just removing the cover from each one of them. And then I picked up 5 different fabrics that were all coordinating. You can do all the same color, you can do whatever you would like, you can change it up for the seasons. Dollar Tree has so many different fabrics to choose from. So it was hard to pick out, but I just picked out ones that I liked. And then I just laid the fabric down and I figured out which way was the best way to cover the book so that way I could cover at least 2 books with 1 piece of fabric. So you see how I laid it out, and then I just cut it down the middle, and then I just laid my book in the middle of that piece of fabric, and then I hot glued the fabric to the binding first, and then I hot glued the fabric to the front and the back of the book. And then I hot glued the fabric to the inside of the cover in the back of the book and then just folded over the edges. And of course, with the hot glue, you will get some bumping. So if you mind seeing that, definitely use some Mod Podge or something like that. With certain fabrics, you can definitely tell, but with other fabrics, you can't. So it just depends on where the book is laying. I didn't think about this when I was picking out books at Dollar Tree, but some of my books were darker in color and some of the fabrics at Dollar Tree are lighter and you can see through them, so especially the white fabric. So I took a piece of computer paper first with the book that I was covering in white, and I covered it in the computer paper first, and then I covered it in the white fabric. So make sure you're checking that with the fabrics when you go pick out your books, so that way the colors are covered. Now you can still kind of see the colors on the cover and the back of the book, but it's going to be between these other books, so it doesn't really matter as long as I can't see it on the binding. And then once all my books were covered, I just used a piece of twine to tie everything together and tie a nice little bow in front like the Pottery Barn one. And I love how this turned out. Like I said, you can personalize this because Dollar Tree has a ton of different fabric to choose from. This only cost $17.50 to make as opposed to the $3.49 from Pottery Barn. For this next DIY, I'm going to recreate these birds on these wooden blocks for less than $29.50, which is the cost of one of them. I don't know what the other two cost, but one of them is $29.50. So we're going to make a set of 3 for less than that. So I just took these wooden pieces from Dollar Tree. I have 4 of them. They're the same size, same thickness. 2 of them I am going to cut, and I'm going to cut them so that they're not this like same size. We're gonna have a big size, a medium size, and a small size. And then I'm just going to hot glue those pieces together to give me a thicker block. And then I took some wood stain. You can use whatever you have on hand. And I'm just going to stain all 3 blocks. So whatever matches your stain in your house is what I would recommend you use. And then you can customize this to match your decor as well. So then for the birds, I really didn't want to use these sparkly birds from Dollar Tree. I was hoping they had the other birds that just had the feathers, but all they had was the sparkly ones. So anyways, I took off these feathers and then I ended up taking off the other tails that were like leaf looking because I didn't think that they were really realistic after I painted the birds. Then I just took black acrylic paint and painted all 3 of the birds, and the acrylic paint was from Dollar Tree. And then I just hot glued all 3 of my birds, one onto each block, and that was it. This was super easy and really cute. I ended up making a set of 3 of these for $10 if you include that black acrylic paint, so definitely less than the Pottery Barn ones. This next recreation are these little mini hanging lantern lights for a set of 3 of them. They're $99 at Pottery Barn. Now they had them sitting down on a table, but they do have little hangers on them, so you could do this one of 2 ways. You could leave them sitting or leave them hanging, and I'll show you how to do both of them. But I'm going to use these solar lantern stakes from Dollar Tree. They look so cute, and I just removed the stakes. They do have little knobs on the bottoms of them, so it prevents them from sitting up perfectly level on the table if you want them to sit up. So this is totally optional. If you don't want them to sit up and you want them to hang, you don't have to take the little knobs off. But I used a wood burning tool in a well-ventilated area with a mask on and burned those knobs off and then sanded them down, and they set up nicely. Then for the hanging part, this is optional too if you want them to sit up, so you don't have to put the hanging part on. But I'm going to use these suction cups with a hanger on them from Dollar Tree, and I just cut off around the suction cups, and there's a little knob that's still left on the little hanger part. You can hot glue that, or use E6000 for them to have a stronger hold, especially if you're going to be having these outside. I mean, they are solar, so I would definitely use E6000 because the hot glue will melt. But I just glued them on to the top side of the lantern so that way they can hang, and then I painted them with some black acrylic paint, and that was it. This is super easy. A set of 3 of these were $5, so my creation was definitely less than the Pottery Barn ones for $99. For this last Pottery Barn dupe, I'm going to make these Pail planters. They are $49.50 to $69, and they come in black or gray. So mine kind of lean in between both of them, which is fine with me. But I picked up these 2 sand pails at Dollar Tree. They're starting to put out their summer stuff. So all I did was remove the little shovels from the handles. They're easy to take off and put right back on. And then I gave both the pails a base coat of gray spray paint. Now I'm going to use acrylic black paint, and then I have some chalk paint in gray and some cinnamon, and then this blue acrylic paint. And the acrylic blue paint and the black paint came from Dollar Tree, and then I already had the cinnamon and I already had the gray paint. And I'm just going to take a sea sponge that comes from Dollar Tree in like the bath section, and I'm just going to start layering the paints on and pouncing it all over these pails until they're all covered and I get the look I want. And if you want more gray, add more of the gray. If you want more black color, add more of the black, and then just kind of dab on the blue paint here and there and cover it up because it's not super bright. And then just sprinkle on the cinnamon and mix it all in while the paint is wet, and you get your kind of rust look. That is all I did. They turned out really cute, and they were only $2.50 to create these. I filled one with some succulents from Amazon and the other one with some Dollar Tree florals. But I love how they turned out, and a lot cheaper than Pottery Barn. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out June's Journey. Download that now for free with the link in my description box below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.